Hey guys, Lady Luna here, and I am bringing you a breakdown of the Sims 4 trailer for the City Life expansion pack. So here we go. First thing we start off, we see a bunch of brownstones, which I'm really excited about because I think they're gorgeous. You know me, I really like the old-fashioned style stuff. Plus, we see this park, it looks really busy, and I just love a lot of the new clothes that we're getting to see. And it's like there's so much put into this trailer. There's just so much stuff. Apparently these are one of the apartment penthouses, and that'll be really cool. And they're gonna have regular style apartments, it looks like. Also, I think it's supposed to be a mix of of Sims 3 and Sims 4 style apartments. The graffiti, though, is something I'm really super excited about. Well, the second I saw that, I got so super stoked. And it looks like we're going to be able to go out onto the streets and play music for tips. Plus, there's going to be the new political career, which, with politics, there of course always comes protesting. So that's really neat. And a whole bunch of just street performance, which I think is like a really cool, neat thing that they've added. So I guess you can go out and be a street performer and earn tips and all sorts of stuff. And of course, we get the basketball that was going to be in the very first Sims game, if you saw the shots of that, like but now you can actually play basketball. I really like this apartment. I love the suitcase and the lamp sitting there. I think it's so cool. And it looks like we're going to have maintenance failures and have to have a maintenance guy come and fix. Just absolutely adore these apartments and the new decorations. And I mean, just there's so much new stuff. Plus, we finally get keyboards. As you can see back there, there's at least one new bed confirmed. And it's like a lot of industrial stuff. It's a lot of eclectic stuff, which is exactly what I'm looking for in an expansion pack and in my stuff. I really love where it looks like you just threw a whole bunch of stuff together and you ended up with that. Also, that dude suit is wild. Okay, and as we're going up, we're just looking at one of the penthouse style apartments. I really love this build. I think it's gorgeous. I love the new windows. Look at those new windows. And here is obviously a whole bunch of new kitchen stuff and dining area stuff. Plus, there's so many new rugs and just decorative items. You just know that the Sim gurus have been working so hard on this. I think that's another new bed right there, too. And these clothes are just fantastic. I love them. They're bright and colorful, and they're inspired by all sorts of different cultures, obviously. We have all these images of Sims just making out. And I heard a lot of people saying, oh, it looks exactly like Bridgeport. And it's like, dude, it's a bunch of skyscrapers. They look pretty much the same. Also, more big news is the cultural festivals that we will be having, and they look amazing. And we have Chinese food and Sims eating with chopsticks, and I just love it. There's so much like culturally inspired decor, and it's just awesome looking. I wonder if that's curry that they're eating in this image. I don't know if that beret on that dude is new, but I think it is. I was kind of hoping to see maybe some like headscarves and turbans and stuff. There's also a karaoke bar, which is some new nightlife stuff, but it looks like most of this expansion pack is about cultural festivals and food booths and like just living in the city, and it looks like most of it isn't like, you know, nightlife style stuff. So yeah, I know a lot of people were worried about that, but it looks like it's gonna be pretty awesome. um, I'll have some screenshots at the end, and I'll get into those and do a little bit more in depth, but I'm so happy with this expansion. There's so much in it that I'm looking forward to. I know there's probably going to be some person complaining, but there's like new stuff for kids, there's new stuff for adults, there's new stuff for everybody. There's all like, and I'm just recording this part right now. I'm going to record my other part a little bit separate. It'll still be in the same video, you'll see. Anyway, yeah, just this looks so awesome, and I'm so excited. And pretty much they sold me on the expansion pack once I saw the graffiti. I'm going to be posting a couple renders and stuff like that in just a minute, but yeah, you get to explore vibrant neighborhoods, you get to have apartments in this one. There's, yeah, experience life in the city, and I think this will really reflect life in the city. It's just, yeah, also we get, you know, all sorts of new costumes, it seems, which is super exciting and I'm very happy about. Here we're coming into the renders and screenshots. This is a render that came out last night, I think, and here, like here is the render from the festival from a few days ago and everything, and it's just a bunch of stuff that we've seen before, but I think it's really cool looking. I'm so excited for all of this. Here it shows a garage, which a lot of people are speculating that means we'll be getting cars in soon. I think it might be a storefront shutter. Here I wanted to get into some of the fashion. Like you can see that girl right there wearing some fashion, and I'm not sure if it's a new haircut or not. Of course we have the protesters and their Save the World shirts and stuff like that. And I wanted to talk about, like, see this girl, she's got like one of those kawaii style shirts with like Japanese Simlish on it, which I thought was really cool. And there was the guy with the guy's top and everything. If you look at that green top on that girl, it's like, what the heck was she thinking? But here's that wild suit again. I was talking about it on Twitter. I really, really like it, and I'm wondering what kind of crazy colors it'll come in. There's just a lot of Japanese and Middle Eastern inspired clothing in this. It's just fantastic and bright and colorful. And of course we have the bubble machine back, which I know a lot of people are going to be excited about. Very classic Sims. Just so much wonderful clothing in this pack, it looks like. It goes wild and crazy and bright and colorful and very, very inspired by all sorts of cultures. And you even get some overall shorts that you see this one little girl wearing in the front, playing with the sparklers. Here we're getting into some more build mode stuff. There's obviously some new windows. I'm not sure how many of these buildings are real, but we have new beds, and of course we have the keyboard. And plus, look at that desk in the back with the computer on it. So yeah, a lot of new rugs. I think that's a different new bed, so maybe we have 2 beds in this pack, which is fantastic. I really love these lanterns and everything that's hanging around, and I hope we have the ability to place them ourselves. And here's some gameplay objects, like the the graffiti and everything, which, as I said before, I'm super stoked about. And I really love like the milk crate and stuff that's propping up the speaker for that guitar. And of course we have the new political career, and it looks like you have a podium and you can go and give speeches and stuff. And I wonder if that's just going to be an NPC sim there, or if you're going to be able to actually have your sim do weird stuff like that for tips. And of course we have basketball, as I stated before, which I know a lot of simmers are super excited about. It looks like it's going to be only half courts from what I saw, but I'm wondering how many different recolors there are on these, and if there's maybe a couple different new skins. Absolutely in love with everything about this apartment. The couch is the only thing that I think isn't new. And of course we get this crazy billboard of. Also in that apartment you could see that they were playing video games. And here is the actual console video games. And here is the cultural festival from above, and I just really love what they got going on the floor. If those are rugs or whatever, I don't know. And we have food stands, or is that a food truck? I can't tell. Yeah. And of course we have karaoke, as we have seen. And you can heckle the karaoke player if they're bad, it looks like, or praise them if they're good, and it just looks like so much fun. I know this is all praise, and yeah, so here we are at the end. I hope you enjoyed this. If you liked it, please leave a comment, rate, and subscribe, and all those fun things. And I hope you have a really great day. Bye.